Hi guys. It has been a while, too long I fear. I was looking back the other day and the last video I posted was almost 2 years ago, and I actually couldn't believe that. It really didn't feel like it had been that long. I knew that needed to change. Mostly because I missed it. Anybody that I've ever talked to about social media, I have always said that YouTube is something I truly enjoy. I think I'm much more of a long form content girly, and that has been solidified in my mind through Substack. I started writing on Substack in last September. My column is called The Well. It's an offshoot of Mimir, of course, Mimir being the well of wisdom. And sitting here, I'm like, where do I even start with the life updates that have occurred in the last couple of years? First and foremost, you probably are seeing that I'm in a new apartment. Lots of true life changes. To name a couple, I am almost a married woman, you guys. So my fiance and I moved in together last year. Let me back up. Maybe last year or 2 years ago now, I was working a 9-to-5, which I'm still working, but I officially work in our marketing department. And so I've just been enjoying being engaged, moving into a new apartment. We have a new cat, but I don't know where she is. Oh, speaking of the devil.
Whirly, come here.
This is Aluka. We have had her for almost 2 Christmases. This is our girl cat, our happiest addition to our new home. She doesn't love to be held, but Cheesemoo absolutely adores her. Say hi to the camera, Whirly. Okay. If you guys have been following me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Substack, the podcast, then you guys know that I have been working on a skincare company for the last few months. So as part of the building in public process, I've been obviously working on Instagram content and TikTok content, and I just missed YouTube. I missed the long form content, and so I figured what a better time to bring it back than right now. Something I'm learning about starting a company is if you're not having fun, there's genuinely no point in doing it. And so even though everyone says that Instagram and TikTok is the way to go, and I'm not saying I'm not going to do that stuff, but I also want to do things a little bit my way. Because again, if I'm not having fun, I don't want to do it. And I love long form content. But today, I'm working from home and I'm actually going to Seattle to visit my best friend tomorrow. So I wanted to get a bunch of content stuff out of the way. So I have kind of a busy day today. I actually have a podcast interview in about 30 minutes, and then I have a bunch of work to do for my 9-to-5, and I'm going to try to film some content, and then we're going to go to Pilates later and hopefully pack for my Seattle trip. So I think it'll be a fun vlog for you guys. Genuinely, I'm so excited to be back on the vlogs, talking to you guys and showing you all the behind the scenes of what it takes to build a company while working a 9-to-5. And I've been really trying to get involved with the local SF community, meeting more founders, meeting more amazing girls who are also in the same position as me, working a 9-to-5, but also building really cool stuff in the background. And that has been so incredibly fulfilling. So I'm hoping that you guys will get to see a lot more of that as well. It's a long-winded introduction, but I wanted to give you guys the sort of Cliff Notes version as to where I've been for the last 2 years. And truly that was the most Cliff Notes version of all time. Welcome back to the vlogs, you guys. Hope that you're excited for this new life direction. If not, it wasn't for you anyway. It was for me, in the wise words of Taylor Swift. Okay, I have about 2 minutes before my podcast interview. I'm charging this for later. Oh, fuck. It just fell. So, who am I talking to today? I'm talking to Kristen Oha, who founded Stat Wellness. She has built the nation's first functional medicine and movement practice. So it's cool because it's a medical practice inside of a gym. But what I also think was really cool about this is that she is fully bootstrapped and she's going from 5 to 10 locations this year. She's like over 10,000 patients across 4 states. And to bootstrap that is like pretty amazing. She did raise her first one recently, which I thought I remembered. We chatted and like vibed super well in the podcast one-on-one before like scheduling the actual interview. So I'm looking forward to getting to know her a little bit better and hearing her story. So we're going to jump on the call right now. I don't know why I still get nervous doing podcast interviews. Like, it just never seems to feel less scary.
Hey, Maddie!
Hey, how are you?
I'm so glad we're finally doing this. I know it took me forever.
No worries. I know you're busy. Oh my gosh, it was a fantastic interview. Kristen was great. I feel like I could have talked to her for 800 more years, but it is basically noon, and I should probably heat up some lunch. Let me see what else is on my to-do list for the day. You know what has not changed in 2 years? Me and the productivity movement planner. Like, I don't know what I would do without this thing, and I think it's probably just because I have everything out on paper, so it's not living in my brain, which is how it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, let's go make some lunch. I know what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of the day. You guys are going to get a small house tour, but before that, look who it is.
Jeez, Moo, look at this baby sleeping. Oh, is he sleeping?
My boss, my previous boss, not the one that I have now, but the one before that, put me on this meal prep service called Clean Eats, and it's basically like pre-made frozen meals that get sent to you, like if you guys have ever heard of Factor, but I don't actually think Factor tastes all that good. Because I've tried Factor. So we ordered from this place, and the meals are actually like fire. They have, my favorite one is called Ancho Chicken Pasta, which is some shit you'd find at Cheesecake Factory, and I fucking love the Cheesecake Factory. So today for lunch, I think I'm gonna have a pita popper. Oh my god, I dropped it. Lighting in the kitchen, not so good, but pita popper is tender beef strips in a zesty jalapeno ranch with crisp pickle chips and melted pepper jack cheese in a warm pita. Fire. While the food is being prepared, I can show you the rest of what our apartment looks like. TV, oh god, I forgot that it's messy. My laundry is there on the floor because it takes me 5 to 7 business days to fold my laundry. But anyway, this is the living room, dining table area. My favorite thing about the apartment is obviously this massive balcony that we have. I remember when we were looking for new apartments, my fiance was like, all right, don't get your hopes up. It's really hard to find this kind of stuff in San Francisco, because it was like, I want a washer dryer, I want a dishwasher, because it's 2026 and I'm too old for that shit. And I was like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be amazing if we had a balcony? And he was like, yeah, good luck trying to find all of those things in the city for a reasonable price. And this is a lesson in holding on to your beliefs, because I just wanted it so bad to be true. And then now look at where we are. It is currently 1:45 in the afternoon, so I think I'm gonna make a matcha. Want a matcha coffee? And then I think I'm gonna film some Instagram content. I want to start this series because they just dropped this new feature on Instagram where you can have like series where you do episodes and people can find them in like a folder format, which is really cool. So I want to start this series called What the Fuck Does That Mean?, which is where I do deep dives into common ingredients on beauty labels to help people decode them. And then I will also try to do another post today, which is where I'm going to be like making the formula for the moisturizer that I'm making for my skincare company at home. And I'm doing this because A, I think it'd be really fun, but also B, I need to make sure that I understand what I'm trying to accomplish so I can direct the formulator effectively. Yeah, sure, they're experts in their field, but if I can't give them a clear direction, then they can't do anything with that, and I'm going to be wasting a ton of money and time going around in circles. So I need to teach myself this stuff at home. So I figure, like, what better way to get content than to just film stuff that I have to do anyway. So let's go make a matcha. Look at how cute our coffee hutch is, which we bought on Facebook Marketplace, but the apartment came with these like really crazy color wood cabinets, which you can see they're like very orange. A lot of the apartment was very orange when we moved in, so we had to do a lot of work to make it look better. But on Facebook Marketplace, we ended up finding this amazing hutch, which we've made like our beverage hutch. So it's like half bar cart, half coffee cart, but it works perfectly for the situation and like weirdly looks like it was made to belong here. But isn't she so cute? And we have like all of our favorite little knickknacks. Like my fiance found this weird wiener dog carafe. Like you could literally like put drinks in it and then you pour them into these little tiny cups, which hang on the back of his little back. But they fall off all the time, so it's very dangerous, and we've broken like 100 of these cups. But anyway, so cute, right?
어젯밤에 어디 있어서 내 생각하곤 있어 너 어린아이 같아 난 아직까지 마음이 넌 나빠 I'm feeling lonely Something about you make me feel insecure
The best drinking vessel is without a doubt a Weck jar. I have it in this size, and then I have a tall boy size. I also use these for like pickling and sourdough stuff, but these are quite literally the glasses that we drink from at home.
So alone I feel like falling day by day by
And because we never waste matcha, I always put a little bit of water in here, just enough to like get the leftovers, you see? Pour it in and boom, there we go. No beverage is complete without one of my favorite flower straws from Amazon. And then you have the best homemade matcha. Trying to figure out how and where. I think I'll film probably in the office because the lighting is so much better than everywhere else in the house. Oh, I'm calling somebody. Oh God. Yeah, this is good. One thing I wanted to show you guys is my coworker at my 9 to 5 got me this notebook because she's so fucking sweet and it like says my name on it. And I was wondering, like, I didn't know what to do with this notebook, but what I'm going to start using it for is content creation. So I'm writing down all the like main points that I need to remember to talk about while I film. And I figured like that's just so much cuter than having it on your notes app. I just feel like you need to add some more whimsy into this stuff, because if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? So let's see how this goes. I'm going to try to film a little something something. I see all the cool girls online nowadays use like this to like clip onto shit. Anyway, I have a ruler. I just remembered that I almost forgot something for my trip this weekend to see my best friend. So I'm going to call my fiance really quick and ask him for help. I was just wondering, do you like stop by a stationery store or something on your way home?
I mean, I typically don't, but I could.
I'm just asking because I almost forgot to get the packaging for Faith's maid of honor proposal. Like I need a little box and like a little present.
Yeah, I could find a spot.
Like what about like Paper Source? Okay, love you.
Okay, love you then. Yeah, I'll see you after your workout.
Okay, have a
Alright,
good day.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye. I love having a fiance, you guys. I found this new AI platform called Captions, and it is great because it does like auto do captions for you that are really nice, and they provide emphasis. So like on a captions level, I think it does a good job. But they also have some that like do styling, so I'd be kind of curious to see if it works. And so I just tested it with one, and I'm gonna see if it looks halfway decent or if it's oogle foogle, and I just have to do the editing manually, which I fear it's going to be the latter, but you know, you never know.
Welcome to episode 1 of my series called What the Fuck Does That Mean? Which is
The fuck? That's not what it looked like at all. Ugh, see, I just knew that I was going to have to fucking do this myself. I'm just wondering quite literally, like, what is the purpose? There has to be better tools, right? Like, we're in 2026. I've been editing for so long. This feels like back in the day when I was like learning how to do YouTube and I didn't know anything. And I feel like I'm doing that now with Instagram. Like I just feel like 2 years later, Instagram videos are way cooler than they used to be. I feel like they're much more like old school YouTube. So anyway, I've been trying to fucking edit forever and a year, and I have something which I will show you, and I'm like kind of excited about it. Hold on, let me turn up the volume so you can hear.
Welcome to episode 1 of my series called What the Fuck Does That Mean?
Hours. As you can see, I've already done the captions and stuff, which is great. And I'm just learning to do like the mixture of Canva and CapCut, and similarly applying the same tools and skills I would use across iMovie and whatnot to this. So anyway, I'm running hella late and I need to go get changed for my workout class. But look at my babies. Baby number 1 been snoozing all day. Oh, just snoozing. Oh, just snoozing. Baby number 2. Been relaxing all day, my sweet girl. But I really need to go put on my workout clothes because I need to leave in like 10 minutes to go to Pilates. And then I'm going to come home, deal with this laundry situation, pack for my trip tonight. I really want to do that today. So then that way tomorrow morning before I go to my flight, I can just like work without having to stress because I hate having a stressful travel day. Oh, I haven't shown you guys the bedroom yet, which is my absolute favorite part of our apartment. It is a cave in there, but we're sleeping. You know, that's what it's for. How stunning is this mural? It's stick and peel wallpaper, which is fucking genius. And then this like dark green paint that we had painted when we moved in. And then we have this gorgeous dresser that we bought on Facebook Marketplace. And this horse painting is Charlie's. He's very proud of it. And then these are all of my favorite books. So if you clock any of those that you guys also love, definitely let me know in the comments. Sometimes I say shit like that, like, oh, let me know in the comments. And I just feel so cringe. But I fear this is the day and age that we're living in. Oh, also, closet. It's not as big as my other closet in my old apartment, but Charlie installed this like light system so I can actually see what I'm doing in here. Oh my gosh. Workout water. My hormonal acne is not giving. I know this is probably stupid, but I just recently discovered Audrey Hobart after Gracie's album just came out, and I am genuinely obsessed. I think the weather is actually really nice right now. So I don't even know if I need a jacket. Let's ask. Hey Lexa, what's the weather like today? We got this tote bag the last time we stayed in Mendocino. It's really nice, actually. Oh, I need socks. Oh my god. Guys, I'm just crazy today. Whew. Just got home. That was a tough workout. Let's see. Babe's home. Babe? No, not home yet. Good evening. I showered, obviously, and put together Faith's maid of honor gift. So that was what I was wrapping. And then Charlie and I just ate some dinner. And I'm now going to try to pack to go to Seattle for tomorrow. So I'm laying out all of my clothes. To be honest, I actually hate packing. I feel like it's so stressful to pick my outfit and like that's what I'm wearing. Night 1, we have dinner. And I think I'm going to wear this outfit. Cute little top and these bell-bottom jeans with these heels that I'm going to do. And then the next day we're going to like walk around. And so I think I'm going to wear that with some sneakers. I should try these on too to make sure that they look good. Otherwise I'm going to die. Oh yeah. I feel like this is cute, right? I got this top at this store called Isalis on Union Street here in SF. And it's just like the perfect fucking top. Waist is poppin', which we love. Okay, I feel good about that for dinner, and then I'm going to pick the bag based on the rest of my outfit. Okay, progress update is going to add this little red jacket, which is actually like a really cool cropped red trench coat that I got from Commence. And then I'll wear like this little Damson Matter t-shirt with these jeans and my sneakers on Sunday, and then I'm going to wear jeans and a white tee on Monday. And this I have for Saturday. Friday night dinner. I feel like I want to bring this little guy to wear to dinner because it's so cute. But I'm wondering if it's more beneficial if I bring my two Balenciagas. This one may be for like the cheetah print jean moment and my little black polka dot number. And then bring the green Balenciaga for the daytime. Okay, I feel like I'm packing really lean, but this is why we plan our outfits ahead of time. It just makes way more sense. And I am gonna go with both the black bag and the green bag because I can wear the green bag with a bunch of other things and I think it might be cool, so I just want to give myself some options. And then I laid out my clothes for tomorrow so I know what I'm wearing on the plane. All that's left is to put together my toiletry bag, which I will do in the morning. And I do that in the morning because otherwise Chismoo is going to know that I'm leaving and he gets very upset. So I'm going to do that in the morning and I'm going to actually bring my suitcase up and like put all this stuff in the suitcase tomorrow morning. So now I'm going to go fold my laundry and start to wind down for the night. Maybe doing a little bit more editing before bed, TBD.